Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been gone, but I see you guys have been keeping up with the page, and I thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing for those that are new. For those that are not yet new, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. I have some exciting things that I've done to the car that I'm making videos on, but today is a very special day because I'm finally visiting the friends over at Hansshow at TES Studios in Tustin, California, which is not too far. I'm really excited to have a company like this out in the OC. It's gonna make it really hard on my wallet, but really accessible for everybody in the OC that has a Tesla to be able to customize their ride. They've showed me a couple items. I haven't really pulled the trigger on getting something. I'm just gonna check out the shop and yeah, so let's get it going. So I just got to the studio and they are swamped today. I think they're working on 4 cars. So I'm gonna hop back in and try to get this video of them installing the tail lights. I'm super stoked about this. The studio's pretty neat. The space is sick. They have a lot of parts in here. So if you guys want to come in and get some good prices, bring it on. All right, y'all, it is finally go time. We are loading the car into the TES studio workshop. At one point they had 5 cars in this thing and they were just moving and grooving. As you can see on the wall there, they literally have every aftermarket accessory you need for your car. First up, we gotta remove the OEM tail lights. I think it's an 8 or 10 millimeter socket, and just take the bad boys out. I went with these Eagle Eye tail lights. I think they're gonna be pretty sick. Now I have a 4 pin on my car because I have 2022, and I think the previous has 3 pin. The kit's literally gonna come with everything you need for your installation, including the wires for the AMD Ryzen and the processor before the AMD Ryzen. Now it's time to just install the new tail lights. Push them in when you hear a click, and then screw it back on with the 8 millimeter or 10 millimeter, I believe. Here he is wiring up the second light. Now on to the top. I didn't even, I've always wondered what this look like underneath there. You're gonna have a clip you have to remove. Once that's off, everything's pretty exposed. You just unplug the OEM tail lights, and then there's a 8 or 10 millimeter, I can't remember which one it is up there, and then you're gonna pop those bad boys out. Most of this car is literally just plastic and wires. It's so annoying with the rattles. And here you got the guys wiring these 2 trunk lid lights. Pretty self-explanatory, plug and play. Now the guys are gonna go in the car, make sure they all work before we get the wires all nice and neat, and we are live. So now just to tighten the lights down, because everything works nice, and then we're gonna get these wires squared away. Now we're gonna be zip tying all the wires to make sure they are nice and neat back there. And 2, I think, is probably the most difficult part. You're gonna have to thread the group of wires through this rubber trim piece right here. And so that they use some soapy water as a lubricant so that it's easy to thread through. This, they use some electrical tape, tied it onto the thicker wire here to help thread it through. And it's just gonna take some elbow grease, y'all, but it is very doable. Like I said, elbow grease. And all the guys at the shop are really cool, man. We had some great conversation going on. And they absolutely know what they're doing. I saw somebody install a power frunk while these guys were putting these taillights on my car. Installed that power frunk in like 15-20 minutes. He was cruising. And all the wires are threaded through. One last check to make sure everything's good. These already look so much better, guys. And the final cleaning up of the wires with the zip ties, making sure everything is nice and neat back there. And the guys are gonna do one last quality check, left blinker, right blinker, hazards, and reverse light. And I think these lights are absolutely sick, guys. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Be blessed, y'all.